Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. So welcome back to Study Kimia. Okay, so this is chapter 4.5, the metallic bond. Okay, but in this video, I'm just going to focus on learning outcome C. That's mean by the end of this session, you should be able to explain the conductivity of metal by using band theory. Okay, so this is actually something new lah yang ditambah di dalam syllabus pada tahun ini. Okay, so let us go to band theory. Okay, so for band theory, okay, I think the first thing that you need to understand adalah dia punya term. Okay, you need to be able to understand apa beza antara valence band dengan conduction band. Lepas tu baru boleh fahamkan band theory. Okay, so let us start with valence band. Okay, valence band is made up of valence shell orbital that contains electron in them. Okay, so maksudnya valence band ni diperbuat pada apa? Valence band ni is made up of valence orbital. Senang fikir yang tu valence orbital. So contoh macam dekat sini dia bagi satu electronic configuration of sodium. Okay, we know that sodium Na ada 11 proton. That means 11 electron kalau dia neutral. Okay, so the electronic configuration will be 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s1. Okay, and then I think semua orang dah tahu cara untuk determine valence electron. Kita ambil shell yang paling luar lah, which is 3s dekat sini. Okay, so 3s1. Okay, so kiranya 3s1 ni is actually dia punya valence band dalam sodium lah, dalam kes sodium. Okay, so kira ingat valence band means dia pun is made up of valence shell orbital. Okay, next. Let us jump to conduction band. Okay, so conduction band pula is made up of orbital which are unoccupied by electrons, either in valence shell or higher unoccupied shell. So conduction band, dia punya keyword dia adalah satu orbital, okay, yang tak ada elektron dalam tu. Okay, dan orbital tu might be the valence shell ataupun higher unoccupied shell. Okay, so kiranya dia boleh shell yang sama macam valence tapi kosong elektron dia dekat orbital tu, ataupun orbital yang lebih tinggi daripada valence tu lah. Okay, for example, kita tengok example supaya senang faham. Electronic configuration of sodium kita dah tahu 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s1. Okay, tadi 3s1 ni valence band. Okay, so sekarang dekat sini dia cakap 3p made up the conduction band in the sodium. Okay, kenapa 3p? Okay, kita belajar dalam electronic configuration after 3s adalah 3p. Okay, so since our electronic configuration for sodium stop dekat 3s1, so maksudnya 3p ni empty, kosong. Okay, so itulah conduction band. Okay, kiranya dia orbital yang kosong, yang tak ada elektron. Okay, and that orbital might be shell yang sama ataupun shell yang lebih tinggi. Okay. Okay, so once kamu dah faham what is valence band, what is conduction band, next baru kita belajar band theory. Okay, so in chemistry, according to the band theory of solid, electron jump from valence band to conduction band even at ordinary temperature, and if this happen, the solid conduct electricity. Okay, so kisahnya senang je dekat sini. Okay, so this is how valence band and conduction band looks like. Okay, alright, so ini teori dia lah. Okay, so yang purple colour ni, okay, semua ni adalah valence band. Okay, and then yang grey colour adalah conduction band. Okay, as you can see, dia tulis empty here because conduction band tadi kita kata is made up of unoccupied shell of orbital kan. Okay, and then valence band ni consists of valence electron. Okay, so what happen here adalah bila ada elektron yang dekat valence band ni jump kepada conduction band. Okay, so maksudnya bolehlah electricity tu mengalir. So that's mean it can conduct electricity. Dekat sini dia kata conductivity depends on the gap between the valence band and the conduction band. Okay, so nak tahu sesuatu benda tu boleh conduct electricity ke tak, kita tengok dekat band gap dia. Okay, so the band gap is here. Okay, as you can see, okay, dekat sini ada small gap and dekat sini ada large gap, and over here there is no gap at all between conduction band and valence band. Okay, so dia depend kepada band gap tu lah. Okay, kalau dia boleh conduct ke tak electricity. Okay, dia kata if the gap and the energy difference between the valence band and the conduction band is big, therefore it will behave as insulator. Okay, so kalau macam dalam kes ni, as you can see, apa beza antara tiga jenis band gap ni? Okay, beza dia adalah So this one yang band gap yang paling besar ni adalah untuk insulator. Insulator ni penebat. Okay, so since dia punya band gap ni besar, so the electron ni tak boleh nak jump ke conduction band. Electron dekat valence band tak boleh nak jump ke conduction band. That's mean electricity tu tak boleh mengalir. Okay, so settle untuk band theory. Okay, next kita tengok pula band gap in conductors. Okay, so this one actually we should focus on the metal sahaja. Kita pergi alang-alang, kita tengok teruslah tiga-tiga. Okay, so dia kata metals are conductors. Yes, okay. So there is no band gap between valence and conduction band. Okay, as you can see over here for metal. Okay, dia punya valence band dengan conduction band tu tak ada gap. Okay, so that's mean electron can jump from valence band to conduction band and therefore metal can conduct electricity. Okay, so next kita tengok band gap untuk insulator. As you can see, the band gap for insulator besar. Okay, but if you compare band gap of semiconductor dengan insulator, you can see that the band gap is a little bit small lah compared to insulator. Okay, so for semiconductor actually dia boleh conduct electricity. Okay, if you macam increase the temperature so that the electron can gain energy and jump to conduction band, ataupun there is another method lah, okay, by adding impurities to semiconductor, then dia akan boleh conduct electricity. Okay, that one kita panggil doping, but you are not going to learn that. Okay, so what you need to know adalah band gap in conductors tak ada lah. Okay. Okay, so next, let us look at example. Okay, so dia kata by using band theory, explain how magnesium conduct electricity. Okay, so macam mana nak explain? Kita explain apa yang kita dah faham tadi je. Okay, so first thing we know that magnesium is a metal. So we know that magnesium is actually a good conductor of electricity lah. Okay, so according to band theory, a conductor is simply a material that has its valence band and conduction band overlapping, allowing electrons to flow through the material. Okay, macam ni lah. Okay, so for metals, dia punya conduction band dengan valence band dia overlap. Okay, so elektron tu boleh bergerak daripada valence band ke conduction bands. Okay, alright. So magnesium tempat kosong band is made up of 3s2 orbital. The empty 3p orbital will made up the upper band. Okay, we know that there are two types of band. Okay, so sama ada conduction band ataupun valence band. Okay, so for magnesium, there are 12 electrons. So 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2. Okay, so the valence electron here adalah 3s2. Okay, so that's mean 3s2 will made up the valence band. Okay, sebab tadi kita belajar valence band ni yang dekat valence shell tu lah. Okay, and then the after 3s ada 3p, tapi 3p tu empty lah in this case sebab magnesium ada 12 elektron sahaja. So the empty 3p orbital will made up the conduction band. Okay, so please fill in the blank. Okay, alright, and then since the 3s and the 3p are quite close in term of energy different, yes, okay, because they are still in the same shell, dia masih shell yang sama, semua satu dia 3s, satu lagi 3p, so it will allow the electron dekat 3s tu untuk jump ke 3p sebab elektron yang dekat 3s tu adalah valence band. Okay, and then dia akan jump pergi conduction band iaitu 3p. Okay, so this will result in the flow of electron resulting in electrical conductivity. Kira bila ada pergerakan elektron daripada valence band ke conduction band, so maksudnya electricity tu boleh mengalir. Okay, so itu je lah yang kena faham untuk band theory. Alright, so I think I will stop here. Thank you.